Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Looking for blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Robinson will throw. Quick completion on the out. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Parks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Parks. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
At the 49. Third down coming up.
Using the quick game. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Snags it over the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes the handoff. It's Avery. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. They'll try to slam it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Trying to punch it in. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
To the air on first down. A strike downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Looking for a productive play on first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires toward the end zone. Makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Robinson looking to pass. The quick out. Plows through the defense. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. It's a running room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Wide receiver going in motion. Runs through a tackle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Throws to the wideout. complete to the left. And he's got a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Williamson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Robinson will throw. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Parks. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his tight end. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. It's complete to the right, and they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Robinson looking to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm of flow. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Catch in the middle, it's Sparks. Brought down at the 31, it is a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in, let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On the run, still looking. Slips one guy, now he's loose. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Robinson will throw. Hauls it in. Made a defender miss. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's Avery. Turning on the Jets. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option, the give. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Williamson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Gets it to him on the screen. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Quick spin on the run. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Robinson looking to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Third down coming up.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
It's another first down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Smith takes the handoff. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
It's now third down.
Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Pulls and fired complete. Wide open spaces. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He'll do it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he's in for the touchdown.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Back to pass.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
Finds a little space.
Returner is tackled down at the 36.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
First and 10.
The give as they work on that clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Parks. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Robinson will throw. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Got a little space. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.